What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel for today's Toronto Raptors Watch Along. We have the Raptors tonight in a tough test, another chance for this team to prove their talent, see if they're capable of beating one of these quality opponents in the NBA. An opportunity to prove that today against the Houston Rockets in Houston for this one. Definitely tough game for the Raptors. They've been a good team away from home this season. Certainly one they're capable of winning. But they will be in tough a little bit from the injury report. Colin Murray-Boyles remains out for this one. Unfortunately, Jakob Poeltl also out for this one due to illness. So, at least on the back. And Trayce Jackson-Davis also out for this one. So the guy we brought in as this sort of injury insurance to the center position when we're dealing with injuries, well, he's out. Granted, even with Poeltl Murray-Boyles out, who knows if Darko would have even played him today. You don't know. You don't know. I did a video earlier today. Well, I did it yesterday, but I released a video earlier today talking about the Trayce Jackson-Davis situation and how he's not playing even though the Raptors had to basically spend 2 second-round picks in order to get him. Today might have been a good opportunity to play him, but unfortunately he is injured. There's nothing the Raptors can do about that. He has a finger injury that he's dealing with. He played really well in the G League last week as well, but nope, not today. So as far as centers go, it's going to be Mamu doing some heavy lifting, and it's going to be Scotty Barnes doing a lot of heavy lifting in that position. And we're just going to have to see how it all shakes out. But we'll see. Let's pull up the starting fives for today's game. I actually haven't seen them. I've been busy with work. Dialing in for the stream today. Starting five. Imagine the Raptors are going to go with Mamu in the starting five. And indeed they are. Mamu starting at the 5. Quickly Barrett, Ingram, Barnes as normal. I suspect there will be quite a bit of Scotty Barnes playing small ball center off the bench. We probably get some Jonathan Mobo today as well, so long as he's not with the 905. I think the Raptors kind of have to go in that direction, but we'll wait and see. Darko tends to be, what's the way of wording this? You don't always know what Darko Rajakovic is up to. So, again, we'll just have to wait and see. But what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me here in the early stages of the stream today. If you like what you see from today's stream, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'm live for pretty much every Raptors game. I know I missed Sunday, but I'm live for a lot of Raptors games for watch-alongs. And now I do videos on the channel. I'm back to doing videos. Did you guys notice? I put out 2 videos in the last few days. We're back. We're back to doing the bread and butter of the channel. Back to working on edited videos. I'm spending more time making the content. I'm back on the grind. And to be honest, it takes longer, but at least for now, it's more fulfilling to do like a higher quality piece. Like I did there for those 2. I think they were 2 great videos. I know I'm biased, but I think they were great videos. I think you should go check them out. And it was good. It was good to be back. Good to be back doing those. Good to be back just doing what I did before, you know? So I'm glad. I see a couple of us said they liked it. I'm glad you liked it. If you did, if you didn't, I'm sorry. If you want the Happy Hour streams back, I'm sorry. I might do them sporadically, but also, like, they didn't garner nearly as much viewership as these videos did. These videos are better products. I'm going to acknowledge that. I'm going to probably stick with this moving forward, but you can hang out with me here on the watch-alongs if I'm not doing any Happy Hour streams for a little bit of time. Anyways, again, how are you all doing? I'm sorry I missed you on Sunday. I was at soccer. I play soccer on Sundays, which I've said before, but not everyone watches everything I do. So I'll just say it again. I play soccer Sundays. Now, there weren't that many Sundays it interfered with, but there are a few in a row now. So just be aware, I'm gonna miss some of the Sunday streams while I am doing that. But hey, you got me during the week. Typically, you got me here today. Let's hear some of the people in the chat. We have winner 1 FTC clip out here. Adam H, as always. Blaze45YT, who we typically see here as well. Jimbo Jenkins, another ever-present. And Pickleball Pat, always out here for the watch-alongs. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you if you did watch the videos. I recommend going to check them out. I prepped for them. I edited them. I thought they were great. I'd recommend going to watch them. I loved. I'm trying to be more active in comment sections. I'm working harder there. And what I absolutely despise, rather, about the YouTube comment sections. I did a video talking about Dark Rajakovic and what I think his future with the Raptors looks like. And the comment section of that video, there were it was. I'll preface, a lot more likes than dislikes, a lot less likes, a lot lower percentage of likes compared to my normal content. So it was a bit contentious. A lot more likes than dislikes, but more dislikes than normal, percentage-wise, for a video, which it made it a contentious topic. And again, that's not what I despise. Look, if you disagree with me, that's fine. You know, you may not agree, you may see something different, and you may down with the video because of that. That's okay. But what I despise about YouTube comment sections is that there are people in the comments that are mad of how much I'm supporting Darko, and there are people in the comments who are mad how I'm not supporting Darko. I don't know. You know, like, I put a video talking about it, and there's people on both sides angry at me. Now, there's a lot of people who agreed with me, and, you know, had some, or it didn't necessarily agree with me, enjoyed the video, enjoyed my perspective, shared their perspective. But there were a lot of people who were mad on both sides of the spectrum, which again, is just the classic YouTube, which doesn't make any fucking sense. But that is the nature of the beast. There was a lot of good comments in there as well, and a lot of good comments in the chat. Let's start to go through the chat here. 8:09, game should be getting started. You know, seeing that it's 9 minutes late, should be getting started in the next 5 or so minutes, maybe more. Yeah, no Yak, CMB, or Jackson Davis. It's going to be a brutal game in the paint today, I think. But the spread's 4.5. I don't really envision a path to competitive. I mean, maybe not competitive, but I don't really see a great path to winning. But, you know, this team surprised me before. Got to play hard, agreed. Adam H reminds you in the chat, hit the like button. Good reminder there. Starting 5, by the way, if you didn't hear them earlier, quickly, Barrett, Ingram, Barnes, Mamu. And then for the Rockets, it is Thompson, Eason, Jabari Smith, Durant, and the Turkish man, Alperen Şengün. And I'm just going to make sure I set my face. It is playoffs in my fantasy league. And I haven't started particularly well. Is Josh Giddey going to play today? He's probable. All right, we're good there. Would be huge to get a win tonight, as we should be able to get a win tomorrow. Win against New Orleans tomorrow. Yes, we should. So it'd be good to get it back-to-back. But let's take care of one game at a time. Let's dig in deep and get this one today. Hey, 20-point game from Sky. Been a minute since he has. Yeah, he's been like high teens, but he hasn't quite eclipsed 20 in a while, has he? Blaze45 like the videos. Thank you. I'm glad you liked them. FTC clip missed the videos. W edited videos. Yes, I edited them. A bit of a different editing style, and they were good. I felt good. I felt good about making them. Do what you feel work. Yeah, those worked. You know what? I did those, and I can keep doing those for sure. It felt good to do those videos for sure. Absolutely. The Ravens just backed out of the max trade. I did see that. If somebody could tell me why that trade fell with the Ravens and Max Robbie, let me know, because I didn't want to check while I was live. But somebody let me know what happened there. Can't believe it. No, you can't. You know, at the end, I just do what I like to do, right? I do the content that I feel like doing, right? That's how I got to do it. That's how you got to do it. Maybe can't be. No, a lot of people were pleased. You know, like I said, there was a lot more likes than dislikes. It's just very funny going through comments and people are mad at me for opposing reasons. And Sky Barnes doesn't even contest a jump ball. And we are underway with the Rockets on the ball. Keep making my way through the chat as the game gets started here. And I will attempt to sync us up on the game clock. Durant for 3, and the Rockets have got things started from deep. 3-0. Okay, that should be good. Yeah. Oh, let's get the scoreboard up. There we go. Sounds like a fantastic video. I mean, you didn't like it. I know you didn't like it, but if you thought it was a good video, I appreciate it. Who could really pull this dub off, especially because the Rockets are a top team and have been transforming a bit weaker lately. Yeah, performing a bit weaker, rather. Yeah, I mean, we're in tough without the size today. They are a very big team, but they also are missing some half-court offense, some guard play, so I'm wondering if we can take advantage there. Like, they have limitations as well. What they do have is Kevin Durant, and that's a floater for KD. I missed his 3. The Raptors did a 3 because I was reading comments. I'm sorry. I don't know who hit it. 5-3. Barnes for 3. Ooh. I see that one. Guy Barnes drills it from deep. Not the most effective. It was Brandon Ingram, by the way, the first one. Not the most effective three-point shooter as of late, but showing off the deep range there. For today, I will say, for today, Trayce Jackson-Davis is injured, and he has been injured the last couple of games. Leading up to that, though, he wasn't playing anyways. Probably would have and could use him tonight, but who knows? He is injured, though, today. Mamu driving. Layup is good. Going past Tari Eason there. 8-5 for the Raptors. Not a great start. It's 8-5. I mean, if it's when we're down 3-0, I guess. But it's a long game. Ingram mid-range. Oof, wants that one back. If Durant looks weird in Rockets jersey, I'm kind of used to it at this point. What jersey as 3 falls there? What jersey does Durant look most at home? Is it still OKC? Is it Golden State? Or is it none of them? Because he just keeps on dipping on every team. I don't know. KD for 3. He hit another one. So I think, and I've been very vocal about this. Now this is a very hot take, but again, very hot take. But before the Raptors re-embraced Vince Carter, you know, the guy who quit on the team and got them an awful trade for one of the most valuable players in the league. When the Raptors re-embraced him, there must have been quite an element of relief from Vince, because that would have been, I think he was heading towards like nobody claiming him. You know, certainly not the Raptors claiming him. But you know, we've moved past that, I guess. When it comes to Kevin Durant, he's fortunate that when he dipped out on OKC to join the team that beat them in the conference finals that year, who also went 73-9 that year. When he left OKC, a conference finalist with a 3-1 lead in the conference finals, and then largely as a result of his poor play the remaining 3 games, they lost those 3 games to the team he went to, who also had the NBA record for wins in the regular season that it happened. That team that he left to go join from that situation, he's lucky he went there and won some championships, because he would have certainly fallen under the category of nobody is going to claim this guy. Like, are OKC fans still bitter? Because I mean, I would never forgive that. We had a 3-1 lead, we lost to the team, and then you joined them. And they also won 73 games this season before. I don't know. I wouldn't want to claim that as my guy if I'm an OKC fan, especially now that they have a chip long after he's gone. Does Golden State claim him? Because, like, I mean, yeah, he won. I mean, they kind of have to. He won 2 Finals MVPs there. But, like, Brooklyn, what would Brooklyn want to do with him? Phoenix, what would Phoenix want to do with him? So, like, are these teams going to give him, like, the legacy jersey retirements? OKC probably will, but, like, I wouldn't be happy about that. By the way, I saw Max Crosby, so we were talking about earlier. Apparently Baltimore just backed out the trade. That's weird. Bring it down for what? You could probably schedule that tweet or that message during the game, and he'd probably be accurate most of the time. Look at our schedule here. We have a pretty friendly schedule the rest of the way. We are heavily favored to go over 45 wins, by the way, this season, which is good news. Anyways, Barnes out in the corner. Mamu, up fake. Pass off to Quickly. Nice pass. Oh, got to score that. Ingram on the glass, doing some good work. It's out off of the Raptors and out of bounds for a Rockets ball. He tried, but he could not quite corral it. Anyways, how many teams retire Kevin Durant's jersey at the end of his career? What do you guys think? I think in the end he'll get 2. But also Brooklyn retired Vince Carter's jersey for like a strange reason. So maybe they'll just fucking retire KD's as well. Quickly dump off to RJ. Nice move past Eason and in for the Raptors, who regain the lead at 12-11. So I think OKC and Golden State will retire it. But again, like, fucking Brooklyn are weird, and maybe they do it. Not much to celebrate in Brooklyn, so I guess they gotta, like if they got a chance to retire a jersey, they maybe do. Phoenix, God, that would be a strange one to retire. RJ spinning, blocked, regains possession, out to Barnes for another 3, and he drills it straight away once again. There's enough KD hate. Let's watch the game. 15-11 Raps. Thompson to Eason. Driving past Quickly. That is soft defense, my friend. Wow. That was bad defense there. Let's get it back though quick. Kick out to Barnes. Is he going for another 3 here? Not this time. Well, he went for it. Didn't go in this time. Şengün other side. Mamu on the double. Şengün regains possession, then loses it. Mamu to Ingram. Wide open. Throwing it down. Raptors by 4. Positive play out of the timeout. So I just saw Grady Dick on the bench. Last game, Grady Dick was kind of back in rotation. So I wonder where we go here today as we see Jonathan Mobo getting ready to check in as the 6th man for the Raptors. I imagine he will replace Scotty Barnes, who will then return to the game as a small ball center with about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Brooklyn retiring Durant jersey will probably have more of an audience than most of their games. Yeah, maybe they sell some tickets just to do it. That'd be really embarrassing to retire his jersey, I think. Maybe Tyler Brooklyn is the most likely retired jersey. Hey, the fine margins of sport. Who knows if Kawhi's shot gets that 4th bounce and gets a 5th bounce and comes back out or something. Who knows what happens. Mamu at the line there. Makes the first, misses the second. Heat check. He had to. Yeah, Barnes is open. You've hit 2. You're open. Shoot. I mean, Barnes, regardless, like if you're open, I'm fine shooting. I'll never fault Barnes for taking an open 3, really. Mobo's in the game, by the way, and he did come in for Barnes. Mobo's defending KD here. I don't mind that, you know. You kind of, I wouldn't say I like, but I don't mind Mobo as a perimeter defender. I feel like his length and switchability makes him an asset there, and he's pretty mobile for his size. So we'll see how he can do on KD in this game. Quickly, as for every other part of Mobo's game, I do mind it. So you have to play him because he has no bigs today, but we'll see what comes of it. KD blocks RJ in mid-range there. 18-17. Şengün back out running point once again. RJ meets him at the top. Switch on to the better matchup in Mamu. Kick out. Poor pass. It'll be a backcourt violation by the Rockets and a couple turnovers in the last few minutes from Şengün. Ime Udoka, Rockets head coach, not liking that. Look at the look of disgust on his face. That's the look of disgust I have when someone takes advantage of a subordinate in the workplace. Ime. If only he felt the same. NBA draft June. Usually June 20-something, early 20s. Oh, wait, no, he wasn't. Was he this? No. Was he the subordinate or was he like just the random girl? I think it was a subordinate. Anyways. I forget. It was something. June 27th. Okay. Late June this year. We're switching it up. Is that like a Thursday or something? Is that why? I do it on a Thursday. Isn't that weird? I think Şengün's overrated. I quite like Şengün, so I don't think he's overrated. I quite like him as a player and always have. Ingram for 3. Doesn't go. Jabari Smith. Fade away. Got it. Wasn't he only an all-star because of he was injury reserve? Like, probably an all-star player. Or was, oh no, surely. Or did he not even get in? Or was he in initially because he's a European player, he's Team World. She knows it was a co-work. It's co-work. Well, co-work is an interesting way to describe their relationship. He was the head coach of the basketball team. Don't think she was a peer of equal stature. But he's a damn good basketball coach on the defensive side of the ball. Christ. Whew. I mean, I wouldn't recommend. But he goes to good defense. Not that great of a half-court offense, to be fair. Moving screen? What was that? That was soft. So, Jamal Shead was wide open for 3 there, and he kind of turned it down. Usually just takes the open ones, but not a promising sign there. They just outright refused it. I see further he's moved into coaching. Well, usually if you suffer a season-ending injury before the season starts, usually you don't play during that season. So I think it's okay for him to wear street clothes in that case. I don't know what you want of Fred VanVleet. He was quite good last season. Very good. And, in fact, they'd be a lot better if he was playing this season. Especially because they don't have a point guard, a reliable point guard. NBA drafts on a Saturday this year. That's a strange change. All right. Interesting. They usually do it on a weeknight, I swear. And, anyways. I'll believe you, KK Brown. You better not be lying to me. 20-19 in the first quarter. Kevin Durant with Ingram defending Baby Durant, guarding him. Now it's Mobo. Kevin Durant fades for 2. Mobo plays some good defense. Deters a shot enough to force up a miss. Raptors in the lead and looking to roll. Ingram out to Barnes, is back in the game. In the corner, driving in, throwing it down. A thunderous slam. He got up early. It's all downhill from here for VanVleet. Yeah, a big injury. He's getting older. He probably won't be as good as he was, but I think he'll still... his basketball IQ is fantastic. I don't imagine that's going to go away. He'll still be a valuable player, I think. KD in mid-range again. This time, he is able to score. Barnes dribbling forward to Ingram. Coming off a screen, and it's an offensive foul by Mobo. Okay. Well, another offensive foul, but a timeout's called. We are heading to a commercial break. Barnes, how's he looking early? Very good. 10 points for him. When is the last time Scotty Barnes had a 20-point game? Let us verify that. I think it's been... I think since the All-Star break, you may not have had one. He's coaching. I think VanVleet would be a good coach if he does get into coaching one day. Knows the game very well. Let's see. Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes, last time he registered a 20-point game was... Oh, it was the Indiana game after the All-Star break in which he had 25 points. And he also had 22 against Minnesota in that loss. Also after... Oh, no, that was before the All-Star break. Sorry, both of those were before the All-Star break. So he has not had one since the All-Star break. That being said, he is putting up like pretty consistent numbers in that stretch. So I've highlighted here the game after the All-Star break. So it's from here down. And in that time... 14, 15, 15, 18, 14, 16, 17. Like, it's pretty consistent. I'd rather it be consistently better, but it's not like he's... I wouldn't say he's assing it up. Like, he's shooting quite well for the most part there, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's pull up his last 7 games. Now, if he's efficient and he's only getting, like, 16 points a game... You know, he's got to be more aggressive and take more shots. Absolutely. But it's not like he's been assing it up or anything. Last 7 games, he's averaging 15.6, 4 for 3 rebounds per assist. That's been underwhelming. That is a bit underwhelming. Definitely not assing it up, but like you expect more out of the top guy on your team than that. He's got to be more engaged, more aggressive there. Josh K joining us here. Welcome back. Wow, this has been amateur team. They remember me. Easier to remember. Listen, there aren't many Sheffield Wednesday supporters who show up here, so it's easy to remember that. But I'm all good. Hope you're well. I know Wednesday are not, but hopefully new ownership next season. A bit of a turnaround. And you can start enjoying them again. All right, back at it. 22-21. Handoff from Capella to Shepard. Bam dropped 30 in the first quarter for Miami. No way. Jabari Smith hits a 3 there, gives the Rockets a 2-point lead. I need to see this. There's no way. I need to see this right now. Please say psych. Bam has 34 in the second quarter, which makes it much more believable. He had 30 in the first quarter. Wow, Bam. How did that happen? Bam Adebayo. Let's see what Twitter's saying. He had 31 in the first quarter. He outscored the entire Wizards team. He was 5 of 8 from 3, 10 of 16 from the field. Wow. That is crazy. Bam usually does not have motion like that. Going for 81. He is not quite on pace for it anymore because he only has 34 with like 3 minutes to go in the first half. But he could go for 50 quite easily tonight, it seems. Thompson getting to the rim. Wow, tough bucket. And one. You don't talk about shooting. Fair enough. It'll be better. It can't be worse. It can't be worse. So it'll be better. The door shot. I've not taken the door shot yet. I have been ice cold on that lately. Grady Dick, by the way, in the first quarter here, getting some minutes once again. So looks like Grady Dick's position in the rotation has returned. And perhaps the Jamison Battle experiment was a kick up the backside. Now, I think Jamison Battle played fine. I didn't have any issue with Jamison Battle playing, but perhaps there's more that you can get out of Grady Dick if you can get him going again, which is what the Raptors are trying to do. And you do have to like look on this possession here as Walter takes a three. Part of the spacing there is that Thompson, who's guarding Grady Dick there, is so concerned about him. He's got to constantly check his shoulder. He's got to constantly worry about where Grady Dick is situated. So even though Grady Dick is not shooting the ball well from three today, at the very least, teams care about him. And there is advantages to that. Now, he's got to start knocking down his shots, and he needs to not be such an utter negative on defense, but I can understand trying him out again here. Barnes for three. This time, no good. Grady trying to track down the rebound, is unable to do so. And he hustles. He does hustle at least. Was Sheffield on the team Elton John owned at one point? No, that was Watford. He is a Watford supporter, as Josh points out. Sorry. The mic. Dwight Smith, again, not going down this time in mid-range. Just visualize bouncing 4 times. Not on this rim. This rim gets 1 bounce. Barrett, long 2. Wow. At the buzzer, RJ stepping back to tie it up, as I realize the scoreboard's not out, at 29. All right. Nice shot from RJ there. Let's do the door. We're talking about it. We may as well do it, right? Let's do it. Time for the door shot. I've missed a lot of these lately, so let's see. I hung the frames up finally, by the way. You see? They look pretty good. Hopefully this doesn't knock them down. What he does. It's what he does after all. No problem. Y'all don't believe in me. Winner one, bat a brick up. You don't believe in me. It's what he does. We're back. He's back. Back to making videos. Back to knocking him down. Back rim, right where I aimed. I needed Scotty and Brandon to watch over me as I took the shot. But doesn't they look great in the frames, Fear? Much better, I think, than the jerseys down here, I think. Smooth release. I don't think it was... I do kind of line drive him because it's so short that I can't really get enough arc. It's like a 6-foot shot. It's not far. I should make more than I do. Let's see. Let's get a replay on this. Let's see. All right, here we go. Pretty smooth, actually. Pretty smooth, I gotta say. That's gotta be one of my better ones, I think. It was a bit pushy. Like I kind of push him. I don't come down because I can't really get the arc. So I kind of just push, but just kind of up and in. All right, I was going to pull up the box score, but I'm out of time frothing over my own 5-foot, 6-foot shot on a mini basketball hoop. So we missed the boat, but we're back at it for the second quarter. Raptors tied at 29 and aren't yet feeling the effects of the lack of size in the team today. Structuring the lineups pretty well so far. Quickly for three, start the half, and long rebound goes right to Reed Shepherd. I don't even know when the last made shot was, so I can't find the last one. That would look. Yeah, I definitely was feeling it a bit more. Usually I kind of like freeze up top. That one just smooth up and down. You know? Automatic, as Pat says. Şengün backing down and hooking it in. Nameless can be my shooting coach. I'll pass, but thanks. Barnes, that's a very bad pass. Outlet to Reed Shepherd. Layup is no good. Şengün on the rebound. Out to Smith. Now Thompson, corner. Shepherd, three. He can shoot. And 5-point game. Darko unhappy, calling a timeout here. Open three doesn't go. Sound familiar? Yeah, a little, actually. It does happen a lot, doesn't it? Daleberry Sports Highlights joining us. Thank you for coming through. Oh, man. Long day today. Tomorrow, less long. Yeah, I'm on the plate tomorrow for work. Pretty good. I do have a doctor's appointment, though. I booked a doctor's appointment. It's so hard to get a doctor right now in Toronto. I booked this appointment like 5 months ago. Finally, get to see the doctor, hopefully my new doctor, tomorrow. Hopefully he has some tips for my bastard knee. Yeah, 5 deficit so fast. It's literally like 2 baskets. It could even be more into if it's too bad. It could have been 6. Like it's basketball. Sometimes team scores 2 baskets in a row. How bad are the rebounding numbers? Hasn't felt that bad. Is it bad? Yes. Yeah, it is. Wow. Maybe I'm just not watching this game or something. They're getting out rebounded 14-5. How is this game close? Can they have 3 more turnovers, I guess? How is this game close? Okay, yeah, rebounding is going to be a problem. We kind of knew that coming into the game, though, didn't we? Mamu's the only available big. Really? I mean, against Barnes, but Pirtle's out, Jackson Davis is out, CMB's out. It's gonna be troublesome today in those areas. This is a good team that crashes the glass. Oh, this is the best rebounding team in the NBA. Oh, awesome. Excellent. This is, at the very least, a top-tier rebounding team in the NBA. Excellent stuff. We talk about Bam. I talked about Bam. That is an insane comment. Wow. That is a crazy comment. Oh my God. So the Ravens backed out of that Max Crosby trade for medical concerns. He's at 42 now. I saw he was at 34 with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Oh my God. He's okay. He's on pace for the 81 plus then, isn't he? I don't think he'll get there, but I mean, he might put up 60 tonight. He already has 40. Oh, nice and one for quickly. Needed that. Rebounding the silent killer, like radon gas. Radon gas. I don't know what that is. That was carbon monoxide. Radon gas. Oh, I know what that is. I do know what that is. $42 a quarter. Second, it just says in the comment. Second quarter. Şengün out to Jabari Smith. He's been active tonight so far. Kick out. Finney-Smith for three off the mark. Mamu deflects the rebound to Jacoby Walter. Raptors have quickly Walter, Barrett, Mamu, and Barnes on the floor here. So it looks like they always want to have two of Mobo, Mamu, and Barnes on the floor. They want to have two out of those three at all times if they can. At least they've done that so far, and I think they should continue to do that, by the way. Barnes to Barrett in the paint, going up with the left, and nice little push shot there to put the lead to 2. I wonder if anyone out there had money on Bam for 50+. Probably some people. Not a lot, though. Shepard, 3, doesn't go. Rebound deflected out to R.J. Barrett, who is nearly stripped to half court. Regains possession, going to the rim, and finishing. The worst three-point shooting team if you're shooting threes. If you're open, you got to shoot. Even if you're bad at shooting threes, like shooting threes is still valuable to your offense. Even if it's not, even if you're bad relative to the NBA, it's still valuable to your offense to produce points from there and just like provide that threat of floor space. You still got to shoot them. You can't just go an entire game without shooting threes. Well, you could, but you'd get smoked. Be surprised what's in this game. I would also be surprised, but they're hanging in there so far, even despite the rebounding troubles. RJ's look solid here. Barnes had a good first quarter. Let's keep it going. Anybody get these McDonald's mini sticks? Are they cool? Should I go get one? The hectic environment joining us. What's going on? CMB out tomorrow. Hopefully he's healthy for like the final stretch. How much longer do I have to see this Grady Dick Gillette commercial? It's been a long time. I'm a little annoyed by this commercial at this point. Are they expensive? I don't know. I haven't been. Actually, I went into McDonald's Sunday morning because I wasn't feeling great. I was out late the night before. All I wanted, I was making some breakfast sandwiches at home. I went out to buy some English muffins, and I went in just to get hash browns because I could have bought a pack of hash browns at the grocery store, but it's like $8 for like 30. I don't want 30. I just wanted 2. I just wanted that meal. And my stupid ass forgot they don't serve hash browns after 11. So I was out there like 11:15 and I walked in and had to leave without buying anything. It was so embarrassing. My English muffin sandwiches, they're very good, but they are also very soft. They needed some crunch in there. Embarrassing. Canada up 2-1 versus Puerto Rico in the World Baseball Classic. That is good. Can Canada, is that still a group game? Can they still advance out of the group? I have not followed the World Baseball Classic. I probably should. It is a great tournament, but no. Grocery Canada, very expensive. Yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I've started now, like when I see a sale on like ground beef or something, I need to like fill my fucking freezer. I can't just be like, I saw ground chicken dirt cheap a couple weeks ago and I bought like 4 packs. I should have got like 15 the way it was priced. I don't know. I got space in the freezer. I gotta just buy this stuff. So with ground beef, I found it on like a decent sale the other day. I bought 9 packs of how much is in there? 450 grams. And those are loaded in the freezer when I need them. Does Canada have the big arch? Canada has had the big arch. They had it well before the whole CEO debacle at McDonald's. We were one of the countries that it was tested on for human consumption before the product was provided to the U.S. I have not consumed it, though. It's like fucking, like, I swear it's like $10 for a burger from McDonald's. Like, I live in Toronto. I can walk like 10 minutes in any direction. I'll probably pass a smash burger place. That's probably not that much more than a $10 burger from fucking McDonald's. Don't get me wrong. I love McDonald's, but like $10 for a McDonald's burger, I've got my limits. Go to the butcher and buy meat in bulk. I should actually look into that. You're right. I'll buy you a hash brown if Raptors win. I'll hold you to that. I'll hold you to that. Shed with a steal. Oh, he got blocked on the chase down, blocked by Reed Shepherd. Wow. A win against Cuba tomorrow can advance. Cuba's probably better than Canada, though, right? Got to refine your diet shots. Hey, my diet's quite refined. I have started to, this month, as Durant's story, I've started to look more into how to more cheaply hit my macros. Started making homemade hamburger helper. That's like a pretty good dirt cheap meal. I had that for dinner. It was pretty good. RJ, goaltend by KD, so Raptors regained the slender advantage, 40-39. Players score 40-plus points in the first half in the NBA era. Bam, Luka, Kat, Dame, Kyrie, Clay, and Kobe. Wow, that is utterly elite company. So I said earlier I would suspect we have 2 of Mamu, Mobo, and Barnes on at all times. Currently, we don't have that. We have just Mamu on the floor. I feel like if you're only going to have, as Şengün walks by, oh, they call a foul, but on the floor. If you're going to have only one player of size on the floor, I think it's got to be Barnes. Like, it's got to be a more talented defender without disrespecting Mamu. I know it's tough out here, but I feel like you got to do that. Went too hot, but sure. Can't really couldn't believe how good the meat prices were. Okay, I got to find a butcher then. There's got to be some in Toronto, right? I'll look into it. Shed too quickly. Now Mamu up fake. Driving that Şengün. Oh, lovely take. The little hezzy, then the blow by. Get to the rim. I like that. Thompson. Inside. Finishes. A lot of scoring here. Ingram, too quickly. Trying to find some room in the paint. Nice kick out to Barrett for the corner 3. It's good. RJ. I think someone in the crowd said something because RJ had a word back. A lot of farmers deliver. I know there's a lot of people that deliver to Toronto, but like, would it be cheaper with the delivery fees? I'd have to see. I have to investigate. You know what? I should do my homework. Durant. Fadeaway 2 doesn't go. Rebound. Well done by Ingram to get onto it. Raptors have some bodies forward. Barrett. Transition 3. This is off the mark. Butcher. Naso Tallow. Okay. Look at all the things you learn in a basketball stream. Naso Tallow. Good to know. I will look into it. Naso Tallow. Naso Tallow. I will look into it later. Thank you. Well, actually, let's take a peek at ground beef. Lean ground beef from $8. How much do I get? 1 pound. What's that in grams? 1 pound for $8. That's about what I'd pay at the grocery store. I mean, there must be other stuff there too, but okay, I'll do my homework. This is a good game for the neutral. I'd like a bit more resistance on defense, but it's an entertaining one. MJ, that's a lot for a hamburger. South Korea seems like Burger King is bigger than McDonald's, but your fried chicken, is it? It's a classic, huge deal here. A baseball classic? What is that? Baseball classic. Oh, and are you in South Korea watching MSJ? Wow. Deny you're watching it. Yeah, I imagine World Best Classic. I mean, it's kind of popular here. I don't know. I just haven't gotten into it. It's nothing. Yeah, I found the butcher you mentioned. I will look into it. I imagine their meat's probably better quality though. So it's the same price as the grocery store. It's probably tastier too. Oh, that's a poor pass by Ingram. Stolen by Durant. Out to Thompson. 2 points. Also, it's fur. The grocery store's around the corner. All right. Enough fun to butcher. I'll look into it. Durant pulls down the rebound there for the Rockets. Thompson now. Poor pass, and it's out of bounds for a Raptors ball. Troyer McDonald's more prone than Burger King. Yeah, I don't see a lot of BKs down here. I don't see any Burger Kings here. I see loads of McDonald's. Never really thought about that. Oh, nearly another turnover by Ingram. There's a foul called, though. You know what I haven't had in a while? I haven't had an A&W in a while. I got to have one. Teen burgers are like $4.99 right now. A couple of those with a root beer. A little treat one night, maybe. I could see it. Support a Canadian business. Mobo puts in for 2. By the way, Canadian business, I know it's also in the U.S. However, the Canadian and U.S. divisions of A&W operate independently. So A&W in Canada is a Canadian business. Ingram blocks Eason in mid-range. Then helps scrap for the ball. Shed has it. To Barnes. Kick out to Walter. Wide open corner 3. Oh, those are the ones you got to make, man. You make a big play on defense. You get a wide open 3. You got to use that. You got to make that shot, man. Some shots mean more than others. That's a backward violation. Okay. I've seen... Those have not been called lately against us. But KD, I mean... He made it so fucking obvious. KD went way backcourt. Mobo, the disruptor, am I right? Aaron Thompson, maybe a lot of things, but he's definitely not a point guard. Well, they don't really have much else to use there. 49-47. Raptors working the turnover battle to their advantage, though they do trail by 2. They're struggling with rebounds, but... they're making it up elsewhere, and Houston's lack of point guard play perhaps on display a little bit. Look at that, 11-4 in turnovers in this game. But only 8 points off of those turnovers for the Raptors. They have 8 points off of our 4 turnovers, so we got to be a bit better there. Got to capitalize on those fast breaks. Barnes, defended by Smith. Barnes taking him to the hold. No, a fat push-off. Listen, I've seen way more egregious push-offs not called. That's That is crazy. I mean, sure, by letter of the law, that's a push-off, but NBA officials do not call it like that. Thompson attacking, kick out to KD. 3 is good. Lead is back up to 5. Came a buddy of mine owned 25 A&Ws. Wow. Free food. Hey, they make good burgers. It's just, I feel like they're a little expensive for the size you get sometimes. But if there's a good deal, they make a damn good burger. Their house is a massive party headquarters. Yeah, the root beer, the burgers, they make good stuff. Joshua, maybe today is different in the fourth quarter. That's why we watch these games. Maybe today is different. Katie's got 20 in the first half. Ingram at the line for the Raptors makes the first. All of a sudden, I could crush a burger. I mean, I could always do that. But today, the Five Guys, yeah. I do like Five Guys. But, I mean, I haven't been since, like, high school. And when I was in high school, a combo was like $18. And that was a lot when I was in high school. So I don't even want to know what it would cost to eat at Five Guys. You know what I do want to know? I would like to know, but I am scared to know what it would cost to get a combo at Five Guys in 2026. I haven't been in... maybe not since high school, since university. 7 or 8 years. KD mid-range again. He's got 22. He's really good. He's not quite Bam Adebayo good though, but he is good. Another off. Man, a lot of these illegal screens getting called against us. Wow. I mean, that's pretty tough to defend. KD cross Joe rising up mid-range. That's not an easy coverage there. KD called for a technical there. They called a defensive foul on Barnes and then a technical on KD. That was a weird combination there. So how is that? Oh, yeah, he kind of swiped up after the foul. Okay, makes sense. And we also price patties individually. So you can order a 15-patty burger. We used to call 5-patty team burgers animal burgers. Wow. I didn't know you could do that. Maybe one day this month I go to A&W and get two double teen burgers. No sides. Won't even need them. I'll need a root beer, though. Diet, of course. No, I won't actually. Probably won't do that. But I do want to. It's expensive. Thompson to Smith. Fadeaway 3 at the buzzer doesn't go. Rebound Capella. Misses the layup. Gets his own miss again. And a foul's called this time. They're going to send Capella to the line. A couple extra possessions there for the Rockets. Raptors need to box out a little bit better there. I think the $8.99 Angus Burger combo at Harvey's seems like great value for fast change. Harvey's pretty good, and typically coupons end up in my mail, so you can get a decent one there. It's just cheaper to eat at home. That's the problem. Chuck's wrote up, man. Chuck's after 9. You're eating pretty good there. Half price apps after 9. I keep saying we need a Chuck's in Toronto. It'd be rammed. It'd have to be rammed. Ingram to Mamu in the corner to Barnes for three. Doesn't go. He had a couple to start the game. I don't think he has one since. 54-49. The Rockets going to just pull away a little bit in the first half now. Rockets win percentage when Scott Foster officiates, 66%. What is their win percentage, period? It's probably, like, pretty good. Their win percentage is 62%. So it's, like, not out of line with what they typically do. Capella makes the first free throw there. Where's Pirtle? He is dealing with an illness tonight. And he makes both free throws. Rockets, I think that's their largest lead, which is 7. 1 minute to go. Need a little bit of offense to finish off the half here. Couple buckets, hopefully. RJ. Smith defending. RJ, you can pass. There you go. Out to Ingram. Open for three. Way off. Rebound is off Eason, though. Raptors get an extra opportunity here. 5 on the shot clock. Jakob Pearl's not playing today, dealing with an illness. Jaylen Brown ejected. That's awesome for my fantasy team. Yeah. Fuck me. Quickly to Barnes. Mid-range 2 doesn't go. Those are the shots you're getting. It's not a good look for your offense. Thompson fouled again. Going back to the line. They could open the lead up to 9 right at the end of the first. Maddie said they're getting good shots. I mean, are they really? I don't know. It doesn't feel like, I mean, maybe from 3. From 3, they've let themselves down. They're not hitting open shots. Other than that, not creating a lot on the inside. And today, I mean, Raptors have 3 bigs missing. The two guys who typically play center are out today. Rebounding was always going to be a problem. 27-10. We knew it would be bad. I didn't think it would be this bad, but we knew it would be bad. We are undermanned in the paint today and suffering as a result. Thompson makes the second, made both. So 9 points. Raptors trying to get something here to end the run. 5 for 17 from 3. And I think they started 3 of 3 or similar. They definitely started 2 of 2. Houston had the foul to give and use it, so Raptors can run the rest of the clock here. Ingram and Barnes definitely hit the first 2 threes of the game for the Raptors. I'm pretty sure Barnes hit his next one, which was the Raptors' next attempt. So it could be a horrid 2 of 14 run from deep for Toronto. They have had looks from there. Barrett to inbound. Gets to quickly. Should have handed off to Barrett. Back to Ingram. Going to run some time here. Ingram. Defended by Smith, and he's stripped by KD, who puts it up at the buzzer. It doesn't go. An abysmal finish to the half sees the Raptors down by 9. Rockets out-rebounding the Raptors by 18. They are missing bigs, but that is a brutal number, and it's going to take quite a lot this second half for the Raptors to overcome. But again, that's the end of the first. We will be back at it for the second shortly. I'm going to go quickly grab some water and go to the bathroom. When I come back, we will have second half action. Sorry, we'll go through the box score from the first half and second half action. Don't go anywhere. Good opportunity for you to hit the like button on the stream if you've not done so yet. Just double check, and I'll be back in a sec. Don't go anywhere. All right, first half, that Raptors were quite competitive mostly, but finished poorly and thus had themselves in a 9-point hole. I think the biggest story we'll get out of the first half is just the rebounding numbers here. Now, reminder, Raptors are missing Pirtle. They are missing CMB, and they also don't have Trace Jackson-Davis available today. So having to make things work with Mamu, Barnes, and Mobo kind of rotating as the bigs. As a result, the rebounding numbers are ugly. Very ugly. Probably uglier than they should be. 28-10. Even with the issues, probably still a little bit uglier than they should be. So, need to improve there. Need to start boxing out a bit better. Turnover-wise, we have forced 12 turnovers. We've only committed 7 compared to the 12. However, they have more points off of those turnovers than we do. They have 11 points off of 7 turnovers forced. We have forced 12 turnovers and only scored 8 points in those such settings. So, gotta be better in the fast break. Like, we need to be much better in those opportunities. Like, you're in tough. Like, you got to do what your advantage today is, forcing turnovers. That's what you do. This is a team that turns the ball over. They don't have like the point guard position locked down, really. That is where we need to be better. Absolutely. And, going 5 of 17 from 3 is not helping us at all either. So, clearly, we see some areas where we need improvement. Barnes at 10 points in the first quarter. He's playing really well. He's 10 points at half. So he's come down a bit. Thankfully, RJ Barrett putting a lot of pressure on the rim. He's doing well, 17 points. Ingram only on 7. And not much points coming from the bench. Jamal Shed, again, struggling to score in another game here. It's been a little bit down for him on offense as of late. Grady Dick came in for just the 3 minutes and was -6. So need to step it up. KD's balling. He's a tough assignment, but maybe start to play him a bit more aggressively. He's 9 of 12. He's 4 of 4 from 3. You might have to start doing a little bit more there. Jabari Smith is playing well. He's on 12 points. All in all, like, it wasn't that bad of a half from the Raptors, all things considered, but they're going to have to be better if they want to win this game. For sure. We look at the NBA standings. Raptors, it's getting a little dicey, like looking at the teams over our shoulder here. Raptors currently the 5th seed, only 2.5 games up on the 8-seeded Philadelphia 76ers. So again, kind of looking over our shoulder a little bit. Of the teams in the chasing pack, the Raptors do have the easiest schedule of those teams. That is advantageous to them. They've been very consistent at beating those teams. They are better than the teams are better than they're consistently beating them. Like, they have been quite good at not fumbling any winnable opportunities this season, like winnable games, really winnable games this season. Strength of schedule remaining in the NBA. Raptors sit at 498. That's about middle of the pack, but you see Miami only a little bit higher, but higher. Orlando higher than us on this list. Philadelphia's a little bit below us, so they have a little bit easier than we do, but in and around the same area. Like, we've got a lot of teams we should be beating up on, and there should be enough in the tank for the Raptors to maintain a top 6 seed. I think they still will maintain a top 6 seed here, and I think they will get to 45 wins regardless of today's outcome, but it would certainly help to win this game, and it feels like they've got a position here where they can win. I don't think Houston has done anything extraordinary here against us. Watching on Bam Adebayo, he is now up to 52. He's up to 52 in the middle of the midway through the third, a little bit past midway through the third. Wow. He is on fire. 16 of 31. The Wizards are allowing Bam Adebayo to record a 50-point game. This might be the most embarrassing thing the Wizards have done yet. Where the heck is Pirtle? As you know, Pirtle's sick today. Idiot coach is not playing Trace Jack Davis. They aren't, however, he is injured. If he was healthy, today might have been a day he actually does play, but you're right. They don't typically play him, though today they don't have a choice. He is hurt. And Colorado is still out with the thumb injury. So we're in tough. We're in tough with bigs today. For sure. Sorry, I am just looking at some tweets on Bam Adebayo's game. See if I can find some highlights here. Unbelievable, man. 52 points midway through the third. We will keep an eye. We'll keep an eye on Bam. What does he have? He's probably up to. He's at 53 now. How about that? He's still going upward. Of course, he's not going down. Yeah, we are in tough. We are in tough today with the centers missing, but there's still enough talent to win this game, so we need to be better. We need to be better in the second half. Might be a playing game. It might be. It might be a first-round playoff series as a top 6 seed as well. Top 4 looks a bit out of reach because the top 4 teams are just better than us. But we've got a schedule that's easy enough for us to be a top 5 seed. So there's still potential for that as well. It's not all bad. There is a chance for good things to happen to the team. Remember that. The Raptors playing games. I think they will. They would. I think they will. If they are in the play-in tournament, I think they will advance from the play-in tournament. That is. That will be my call. I think they will be in the playoffs. I think they'll be in the playoffs by being a top 6 seed, but I think they'll be in the playoffs regardless. That's how I'm feeling. If they didn't make the playoffs, if they don't make the playoffs, that'd be a pretty horrific collapse. I mean, it's possible, but that'd be a pretty horrific collapse. But I don't buy into the worry that the fan base has right now, Fred. I feel decently comfortable with the position that they're in, and I feel I'm pessimistic with it. I feel pretty good about them being a top 6 seed. I think the schedule is easy enough for them to do it. Now, once they get there, I'm not confident for a playoff series. But again, getting there is an achievement for the team this season. I won't subscribe to I said it all in the Darko video I made and posted on Saturday. Like they've overachieved this season. They've been better than expected this season, and there has to be some credit given for that. But now that we're here, we do want to see a little bit more. Like we are here. We still want to see the adjustments made for the team to be more successful in these moments and win some games like this, even in a tough position. Can up 3-1 on Puerto Rico. That is good news. Coach probably doesn't know. Yeah, Darko, like I said in the video, he needs to be better. I don't think they should fire him, but he does need to improve. I agree. He's got to prove he can be a winner as well. Or the Raptors have to find someone who is proven in that regard. Sixers winning against the Grizzlies. It would be really nice if the Grizzlies won that game, huh? Anyway, second half should be getting started shortly. Let's see what sort of adjustments the Raps can make. They've been maybe not as much lately, but throughout the season, I feel like they've been a pretty good third quarter team. It is definitely the fourth quarter where they are not good, and well, we need to get there first. We need to get to a good position for the fourth quarter. No Embiid, Maxey, or George. Okay, well, I can see why they might be struggling a bit more, but hopefully the Grizzlies can get the job done there. Checking in on Bam. Bam's up to 57. They're still in the third. Oh. The Heat are up by 30, so I don't think they're going to let him chase anything. But, it is not out of the realms for him to go for 81 today. Bam fucking, of all people, Bam Adebayo. Okay, I need eyes in this game. If it's on sports, then I'm putting on my phone. I don't think it will be. Or if it could also just be on TSN. We need eyes. He's going for historical numbers right now. If Miami keep him in the game, he could go for something outrageous right now. But I don't think Spoelstra's the type to let him hunt records and just keep him out there even in a blowout. So we'll see. TSN is an ad when you open the app now. Just fucking. What have we come to, man? What have we allowed ourselves to come to? It's not on TSN. Let me see Sportsnet. I don't imagine it'll be here, but I want to check. Second half is started. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's on. Give me an update on Bam. These are some crazy numbers. We start off the half with a Brandon Ingram missed mid-range jumper. Of course we do. KD fouled, and it's been quite a while since of game time since the Raptors registered a point. You assume Bam's going to play another 6 to 8 minutes? That's true. I mean, he should be looking at 70. Like, if he goes chasing 80, he might be able to do it. He's still got 3 minutes to go in this quarter. If he's in. 2:55 to go in the third. He has 57. It's he's still 24 away, but he could. I mean, 70 is crazy in itself. No, the Raptors are currently the 5th seed. They lose this. I think they're still the 5th seed, but would be tied with. They could be tied with some other teams for that spot. Barrett, defended by Eason. Why is Newsom not playing? He is injured. Cannot play today. CMB injured. Trace Jackson Davis injured. Jakob Poeltl out sick today. I would imagine if he wasn't sick, he would be playing. Need more mobile minutes. A strange sentence, but might be right. Another missed mid-range jumper for Ingram. Mamu with a steal. Surely we must score now. Mamu throwing it down. Hopefully some momentum for the Raptors now. Down by 8. Well, I mean, if you're wide open, you can't really miss there. Raptors bench on their feet. They don't look that into it, but they are on their feet in the 59-51 game here. Eason for 3. No good. RJ. Long pass off the rebound to Quick. Hand off to Barnes, who throws it down right on top of Eason. That's more like it. Barnes' first point since the first quarter. Şengün down to Thompson. Back out to Smith, who's been good tonight. And that continues. Hits the straightaway 3. The game is back up to a 9-point lead for Houston. Barnes, need to see some more aggression. To Mamu, up fake, trying to go at Şengün again, cut off this time. Finds quickly, he was fouled by KD. Side out of bounds for a Raptors ball. Let me see that poster again, please. Quickly made the right move to dump it off, and Barnes just got up right on top of Eason. When was the last time B.I. hit a 3? The first Raptors possession of the game. He hit one. So then, first possession of the game. Quickly gets the first free throw. They called it a shooting foul, actually, which not really sure how, but okay, we'll take it. Missed it. I missed it too, actually. I had to look back in the box score, but he has hit one today. 6 now up 10. All right, so that looks cooked. Thompson fouled there. Sorry, I'm just figuring out where my doctor is tomorrow. Oh, that's actually quite a walk in the morning. That's a shame. All right. Thompson at the line again for the Rockets. Looking to get the lead back to 9. And he's unable to. He missed the free throw. Lead is at 8. 63-55. Ingram out to quickly. Wide open 3. Front rim misses. Barnes missed. You can't miss these shots, man. Like, the team is desperate for someone to hit a 3. Quickly is all day, and he can't hit. And KD goes there and scores. Like, these fucking swings, man. You are a $32.5 million point guard. You need to fucking make these shots, man. You are getting paid to make threes, to space the floor for this team. That is a shot that needs to go way more often than not. More often than not. That wide open, man. Come on. Make a fucking shot for your team. Quickly driving, layup. No good. Here come the Rockets again. Şengün tries to dunk it over Mamu. Misses the dunk. Barnes lobs it over to Quickly for 3. Okay, this one. Okay. This one. There you go. Well, you heard the criticism, that's for sure. He knew. He knew I was out here yelling. Right? Şengün. Şengün. Şengün misses the hook. Mamu bats it out to Quick. Driving at Eason. And he's fouled. Quickly to the line once again for the Raptors. Makes the first free throw. You can put the Raptors within 5 here. We're in 5. If you could we're in 6 right now, where it's manageable. Bam has 62. It is still in the 30th, 62. He is ahead of the 81-point pace right now. If they want him to go for 81, he can go for 81 today. Oh my God. Şengün again. He's missed a couple in a row. This time he converts. 4th player since 96 with a 60-point first 3 quarters. Barnes just got fouled. I'm trying to dig. This is insane. This is history right now, man. Bam has 62 in the 3rd quarter. Let me see if old Bet365 has this game. Sometimes they do. What is his live line? Bam's live points. It only goes up to 30. So, here we go. Bam does not have a live point number. At least on Bet365. Who's guarding Bam? It's probably Alex Sarr, who is a good defender. That's funny. Bam stat pad. Listen, if I could score 60 in stat pad, I would. Sorry for ignoring the game for a second. I'm genuinely want to know what's going on here. Bam's over-under is currently 66.5. So the expectation is he will not be playing much of the 4th quarter. Though it's a 16-point game, RJ airballs the 3. If if the Wizards go on like a mini run, they might keep Bam in, and he could go for 70. I mean, he's not off the pace for 81. Like, there could be some history here. Raptors abysmal from 3 tonight. It is costing them dearly. They just called for a foul there. Mama just picked up his 4th foul. That's a problem. Oh, boy. We are in trouble there. Raptors, 6 of 20 from 3 tonight. The Rockets have only taken 14 threes, yet have made 2 more than us. 8 of 14. There is a definite area that is causing problems for the Raptors here. Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel if I was in that position where, you know, you want to, like, you don't want to disrespect your opponent. And sometimes it can be seen as disrespectful to, you know, let's say keep your starters out when they've pulled their starters. It's garbage time. Like, you know, just letting your guy go to work on their 3rd stringers. That'd be disrespectful. Or like a couple of years ago, a few years ago now, like the Miami Dolphins had 70 points in a game against, I think it was the Broncos. And the NFL record is like 73 points in a game or something like that. And they thought about kicking a field goal at the end of the game for the record, but instead decided to be respectful and not do it. So I don't know. I feel like I'd leave. I feel like I'd leave Bam out there. I'd just let him start the 4th. I say, you know what? You're in until they pull their starters. You want, like, go to work. Like, you know, we're also trying to win a basketball game. Go to work. And when their starters come out, if they go garbage time, so do we. Type thing. That's what I'd do. Just to be non-disrespectful to the opponents, but also allow Bam to chase the record. He's at 64 now. Well, the record. You got to treat records like non-wilt records. Record without wilt. But Bam looks good for 70 here. Thankfully, it's in Miami, too. We don't have to watch that in their own barn. Mamu attacking, and he's fouled. Kobe scored 81 against the Raptors. That was the 2nd most points in a game in NBA history. The record is 100 still. I mean, I don't know what has to happen for 100 to ever get broken. I just don't see that record ever being broken. 100. I just don't see how anyone ever gets that. Easton off the mark. Raptors on a mini run here. And this would help. Quickly for 3. In and out. Oh, man, those ones, man. Take advantage of those looks. You're in tough. Şengün lays it in. Mamu can't really do anything. He's in foul trouble. 71-63. Man, just the swings, man. It's either a 3-point game or it's an 8-point game, basically, off that quickly 3. 13 point. It's a 19-point game currently in the Wizards game. Ingram mid-range finally gets a field goal to drop. Gets a bucket to drop. He's finally eclipsed 7 points. He's on 9 now. 3 of 8 for BI. Thompson misses. Gets his own miss and is fouled. Another offensive rebound. Did Mamu just get... Was that foul against Mamu? If that was against Mamu, he's got 5. Bam has 67. Bam just made a 3. He has 67. Man, if he wants Kobe's number, he can have it. It looks like he can have it today. Now it's real. Now he's within 14. It has now become serious. He could actually do this. Oh my God, I need to get eyes on this game. Raptors, by the way, within 6. Mamu is on 4 fouls still, according to ESPN. Let's see if the old illegals got the Miami game. Yep, they still work. All right, I've got eyes on the Miami Washington game. It'll be on my my second screen here. All right, we have visuals on Bam Adebayo, who is on 67 points. With 9:41 to go in the fourth quarter. So you feel like back. The Raptors are within 6. It's not like they're getting blown out here. Bam has more points than their entire team. Well, he's played an extra 8 minutes, to be fair, and he just got an assist there. I am like pretty firmly watching this Miami game right now, I must say. Raptors challenge there because Mamu is on 5 fouls. So Mamu is now on 5 fouls. And they were never winning that. I mean, I get he's on 4 and you don't want to get 5. You're never going to win that challenge. So why just waste the challenge? Darko, buddy, I don't understand this guy. This guy can be such a fucking idiot sometimes. Okay. All right, I've got Raptors here. I've got Miami here because I'm seeing if Bam's really about to go for. I mean, he's got to get to 70. If he can go for 81 plus. The Wizards are knocking down some shots, so they're not like dead yet. The game is not over. RJ driving for the Raptors. Trying to back down KD. Got him jumping and finished at the rim. Nice play there by RJ. And Bam, I think Bam just got an and one. Bam is on, I think, 69. And he's going to the line for 70. Yeah, Bam just got an and one. And there is 8.5 minutes left. 3-ball good for the Raptors. Jamison Battle puts it within 3. The Raptors are right there, man. Bam officially is on 70. And there is 9 minutes to go here. Sorry, there's 9 minutes to go. He is 11 away from Kobe's 81. Tackle foul against the Rockets. Barnes makes the Raptors with 2, guys. We're right here. Despite all the rebounding troubles, the no bigs, they are within 2 with 16.5 minutes to go. Barnes, another free. They're within 1. There was 2 technicals for the Rockets there. Barnes makes both. They are within 1. They need to force feed the ball to Bam right now, man. They are. Nobody else should be shooting for this team. Raptors within 1. Of all the bad stuff people had to say with the game, they are within 1. Durant defended by Barnes. Durant fading away for 2. Unguardable. Unguardable. What are you going to do, man? B.I. Up fake. Going at Finney Smith. Another missed shot for B.I. He's struggling tonight. Durant for 3. Off the mark. Raptors rebound. Ingram pushing the pace a little. To Quickly. Taking his time here. Reed Shepherd defending. Quickly trying to go at him. Kick out to Barnes. Wide open 3 for the tie. Doesn't go. What a look for the Raptors. Reed Shepherd saves it right to the hands of Battle, who's got a look in the corner for 3, and he's too strong. It's 75-72. Still. Finney Smith to Eason. With the right. It's good. 5-point game and timeout. Timeout Raptors. Bam's still on 70 in the Miami game. He's not being super. He's not playing out of rhythm or anything. He's sitting on the outside. He's waiting for his opportunity still. Washington fucking suck, man. Good Lord. These guys are not playing defense. If they just force-fed Bam, he could have 81. Because Washington literally can't stop anything. If Scottie scored 70 points in an NBA game, oh my God. I think my head would explode. Bam just got fouled. So Bam is going to the line to add on to the 70 he has. Juno. The dog has come to join us. Shed to Barnes. Barnes in mid-range, got it to fall. Within 3, Bam makes the second, misses the first. So Bam is on 71. 10 away from the 81 now, which seems like a little too far away at this point. Thompson to Finney-Smith, misses the reverse layup. Another rebound for Capella. You just got to get the body in front there, man. That's too easy. Get out of here. BI, turnaround J, off the mark again. Branningham struggling a ton tonight. Shepard driving. Pass deflected, recovered by Capella. Out to Finney-Smith for 3. And they're making the big shots when they need to, man. Things like shots like that. We are not getting those today. Now it's 8. Barnes being aggressive finally. Misses the dunk, though. Look at it. Look how easily he's able to get to the rim there. You just wonder why he can't do that more often. It's hard to be playing at that level of aggression constantly, but still, man, it just feels like effortless at times for him. It just happened more often. Get out of here. Bam has more free throws than Wilt's 100 point game. That's crazy. Hey, man, anyway, if you get 71 points in the game, it doesn't matter how you get it. He's at the line again, so this could be 73. First free throw is no good. Leaving some points to the line. Kobe's 81-point game. Kobe must have had mid-30s in free throw attempts, and I think he only missed 1. He was on a ridiculous run. Bam makes the second, so Bam has 72 points. Shad push shot is no good, but he's fouled. It's going to be going to the line. 5:35 to go in the Heat game. Bam is on 72, and they're leaving him out there still. So it looks like Miami kind of did what I said they should do. Just start him in the fourth quarter, let him go until Washington pull their starters. Shed at the line, first free throw does not go. Come on, make these, man. Second free throw for Shed is also no good. Man, this guy's scoring nothing lately. Raptors had it within 1. It was 73-72. Rockets have reopened the lead to 8. Walter for 3. Got it. Walter started to become a bit better from 3, I think. It's a 5-point game. Timeout for the Rockets. Raptors still hanging around. Fourth quarter is where they got to do the most business, though. Bam is back at the line again. Every time I look up, Bam is at the line. He is on 74 now. He's not out of reach. He's not out of reach. Wow. 74 points for Bam. He is in touching distance of this, man. He's 7 away. There's 5:13 to go. If they leave him, I don't know if Spoelstra's going to let him go. I think at this point he's right there. You got to let him go. You got to let him play the quarter. What's wrong with Shaq? I do not know, but he is making nothing right now. Hope to God I'm not playing Bam in fantasy this week. So Miami's blowed him out. Like, you'd think it's garbage time soon. Is Spoelstra going to be disrespectful and just let Bam go? Bam, you may have to chuck, my friend. He just traveled. Yeah. Just got called for travel. 84-79 in the Raptors game here. Thompson. Will he start I don't think they'll start fouling. But he did just go shot hunting there, Bam. He knows it's there for him. I don't blame him. I don't blame the ball hog right now. You gotta do it. You gotta try. Heat are up by 20. I'm blanking. By 23. Oh God, Bam just launched a 3. Doesn't go. He launched that. He is tired. He is hunting the record. I don't think it's gonna happen now. Oh, sorry, my screen is buffered. He just got an N1. He is on 76. With 3:26 left. He's going to the line for 77. Is this the third most points in an NBA game? Bam has 76, guys. He has he just made it. This is the 4th most anyone has ever scored in an NBA game. Wilt has 100. Kobe has 81. Bam has 77. Sorry, I'm not looking around. This is history right now. This is history right here. Bam for 3. Oh, that was for 80. Doesn't go. He's attacking. And it's a charge. Yeah. He's called for a foul. He's hunting. Guys. He is hunting this. I thought he wouldn't be. He is hunting this. Oh, no. Are they subbing him out? Oh, they're challenging. Wow. They are being extremely disrespectful. If this challenge is successful, Bam is going to the line for 79. All right. This is insane. What channel? I am not watching on a legitimate service. So I am well behind here. I think that's a charge. That's not going to be overturned. That is a charge. Unfortunately for Bam, that is a charge. He's going to be stuck on 77 here. That was a pretty quick. But they're letting him hunt the record, so I don't know if they're going to pull him. They're letting him go. Bam Adebayo has the 4th highest individual scoring game in NBA history. He has 1 point off of being 3rd on that list. He is 4 points off being 2nd on that list. Of all the people you could have ever imagined touching Kobe's 81, Bam had to be not super, super high on that list. Wow. Sam Mitchell wants Bam to get it, so he was coached during the 81-point game. Of all people, this is just crazy. Raptors within 3, but I apologize. I'm pretty firmly fixated on the historical game I have on my second screen here. Ingram. Okay, get the quarter started for Toronto. Up fake. Smothered, and he's called for a travel. The rough night continues for BI. 3 of 10 from the field. And that is his second or third turnover. One or the other. Shepard for 3. Another offensive rebound. No. Bounce to Walter. All right, 2:45 to go in the Heat game. They've left Bam in, so they are letting him chase the record. They are letting him go for it. 2:38 to go. He's got to not pass, though. He's got to not pass the rest of the game. Walter is open for 3. All these good looks, man. All these good looks we're getting. All right, let's see. Bam. Launch that, buddy. Oh, they're doubling him. They're fucking doubling him. He's chucking. Air ball. Give it back to him. They're doubling him. This is pretty disrespectful right now. Bam chucks another. Doesn't go. Another rebound, Miami. Bam in the paint. He drew a foul. Bam's going to the line for 79. Yeah, you got to trip that. They're running their entire offense. Of course, they're going to triple him. I don't want to be the team that let Bam score 80. I don't know about you guys. I don't want to be that team. Does Spoelstra... Oh, the Wizards are challenging. Does Spoelstra, Spoelstra's got to feel bad here. He's got to know this ain't ethical hoops, you know? What is the Heat franchise record before today? Is it LeBron 61? I think LeBron got 61 once. And Bam right now is on 77. And he's going to the line to get 79. So this challenge is unsuccessful. Bam had a battle of 2 free throws on 77 points. There is still 2 minutes left, and he is chucking right now. They are giving every shot to Bam right now. This is history right here, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are enjoying this stream, I know I'm not talking about the Raptors as much right now. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the like button. If you score 80 points in NBA game, I personally, I don't give a fuck how on earth you got to that number. If you get to 80 points, there's no fucking asterisks. You got all 80 of those points. You just made the first free throw. He's on 78. 78 for Bam. Do I want him to break it? Maybe I do. Just to see it. 79. He just made both. 2 minutes. He's going to have a field goal. He's definitely going to have a field goal attempt to break Kobe's number. He's absolutely going to put up a shot to break the 81. Imagine trying to play down an 80-point game in the NBA. Literally imagine being somebody right now who is trying to play it down. This 79 has been achieved 3 times in NBA history now. This is the third ever instance in the 80-year history of the NBA. somebody has registered 79 points in a game, and you're trying to play it down in the chat. Have some fucking shame, you guys. Of all players, I know. He hasn't done it yet. He needs a 3. Oh, nice lob from Mamu to Barnes. 1:40 to go in the Heat game. Bam. Is Bam still out there? I mean, surely. Yeah, he's still out there. They are going to let him chase this. He's chucking. Let's see if he gets it. Man, if you get 81, you get 81 plus, you deserve it. I don't care what happens. I don't care how you do it. You deserve it. I cannot make this any more clear. If you score 80 fucking points in a game, I don't give a flying fuck how you got there. Here he is off the backboard. He got fouled. He got fouled again. He's going to the line. I don't give a flying fuck how the fuck you score 81 points. You score 81 points in a game, you deserve every shred of credit that goes your way. First free throw, 80. Oh my God. This for 81. Is this the most nervous he will ever be for a free throw? I don't know. Second free throw. He did it. Wow. He's on 81 and he's still going. Do you sub him out now? Do you let him go? Do you sub him out now or do you let him go? What do you do? $135 to go. I mean, he's gonna get this. They're gonna foul him again. I wonder if he's ever been. I wonder if he's even nervous for that 81-point free throw. Quickly, corner 3 doesn't go. I'm back on the Raptors here. I got both games on. All right, Miami got the ball back. They are full court double teaming Bam Adebayo. They're tripling him. They're tripling him full court. He's got it back. I think, wow, the Wizards just fouled somebody else so that Bam couldn't get the ball. They fouled somebody else so that he couldn't pass it to Bam. Oh, that's fucking foul, man. At least play the defense. Oh, that's a terrible turn by Mom. At least play the defense. Fourth quarter woes for the Raptors. They're down 11 now. Nothing about their fourth quarter play this season suggests that a comeback is on the cards. But if they could get hot, make it close, who knows? The defense has carried them over in some games. Ingram for 3. Again, no good for him. Walter kick out. B.I. open again for 3. Again, no good for B.I. He's been pretty bad tonight. Let me see. Miami's missing free throws on per. It's getting a little ridiculous now. I think. I get force feeding the ball, but missing free throws intentionally to try and give him an offensive rebound. I think we are teetering a little bit beyond the ridiculous now. Like, let him get the ball, let him take his shots, but man, I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to do this. Okay, they are tripling him full court. They are denying him the ball. And I think if anybody else touches the ball, they are going to foul them. So they can't really get him the ball right now. This is stupid. I think now it has become a bit stupid. Oh, he's got space. Oh my God, he's got space. Put it up. Oh, it didn't go. Wow, he's going to the line. He got fouled again. He's going to the line for 82. Okay, if he scores 82, just sub him out. Like, sub him out if he gets 82. We can't keep allowing this nonsense to happen now. Now I am kind of on your side. Not as much with the free throws, but like I don't care about the stat padding, but like the missing free throws on purpose to try and get him a rebound is crazy. So he's got to make 1 of 2 here. Made the first. All right, 82 for Bam. Unbelievable. Wow. Guys, that's history, buddy. I mean, what can you say? That is NBA history. This is a long and historic league. That is a long-standing number Kobe had. I don't think anyone's ever touching Wilt. I don't think anyone's ever getting to 100, but he just got 83 in an NBA game. That's truly astonishing. Sub him out now, though. 83 points, 20 of 43. Like not even inefficient, really. I know he was chucking, but 40 of 23, man. The Wizards got to feel pretty embarrassed. Wow. That's special, man. You got to appreciate history. And my stream just crashed, but I've seen what I needed to see. Although I am kind of curious if they will continue to force feed him. I think the NBA cooked my stream. All right. Let me know if they sub him out or something. Imagine like you were just doing something and somebody just told you Bam scored 83 tonight. Like, imagine not following this game and just having it dropped on you that Bam scored 83 points in an NBA game. That's of all players, ridiculous. Like a guy who is not a volume scorer by any means whatsoever. This is insane. This is truly insane. 83. Whew. So Wilt 1, Bam 2, Kobe 3, Wilt 4. That is the current order of single game points. Wow, that's surreal. Raptors, every time I look, they're missing a 3. Fucking hell. I think he got subbed out. All right. Time to shut the game off. Wow, guys. It won't be a completely awful experience watching the Raptors fumble in the fourth quarter again. But wow. I'm glad I as egregious of a as egregious as it was. There have been a lot of players who have tried to go for 80, a lot better than him who did it. So, I really do not care how he managed it. Maybe the purposely missed free throw was a bit far, but people have tried for decades and decades, and only 2 people have gotten to that number before. So, all of the credit in the world to Bam Adebayo, of all players. That is etched in the books forever. Forever, that game will be remembered. 100 years from now, we'll probably still be mentioning that game. I mean, the argument now will be if Bam can go for 80, somebody else can go for 100, but it's not many have even gone for 70. it was ethical up until the fourth, it seemed. It wasn't like Kobe took way more shots to get to 60 in his last NBA game. Kobe took 50 shots for 60 points. And again, I'm not trying to demean a player scoring 60-plus points in a game, but Bam took 43 shots tonight. Like, he was hunting the record. Full power to him. Of course you're going to hunt that record. Of course. If you're within striking distance of 81, you are going to fucking hunt that record. If I am within 10 of 81, I am doing, like, unholy things to try and get to 80, 82 plus. No question. So, again, I don't mind it. I am a little surprised that Spoelstra just let him go and didn't, feel bad about the disrespectful way they were playing. But man, like, I don't know, Wizards, get a fucking stop. Play defense. Again, yeah. Congrats to Bam. That's an unbelievable achievement. I wondered how we'd ever see 81 again, and Bam Adebayo of all players did it. Man, imagine there's got to be there has to be. The missed free throw crossed the line. I agree. The rest of it was fine to me. The Wizards also fouled that guy on purpose so that he would get free throws instead of Bam. That was also pretty weak on the Wizards. Wizards kind of deserved that, to be fair. Wizards fouled him so that he couldn't pass to Bam. That's pretty ridiculous as well. There had to have been multiple people tonight who thought, random Tuesday night, they're playing the Wizards. Fuck, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to that. There has to be people out there who refused maybe even a free ticket to Heat Wizards because they couldn't be arsed to go watch the Heat play against the Wizards. And they missed one of the most historic games ever played in the NBA. If you get offered tickets to stuff, guys, you might just have to go every chance you get. This game's done, by the way. It's 109-93. All right, timeout called. I think it's over. I'm done here. Another shit fourth quarter from this team. Yeah, they were missing guys, but half-court offense is diabolical again in the fourth quarter. BI, 3 of 12. At least Barnes got 20 points today. RJ played well, but nothing from the bench of any substance, really. Brutal. Brutal one. Blowout city again. But yeah. Bam Adebayo. 83-point game. That is a story of the night. It has to be. It has to be. All right, guys. I've got a little bit of work to finish up. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm back. Raptors. We got one against the New Orleans Pelicans. It's got to be a win. Teams are catching us in the standings. Got to be a win tomorrow. No ifs or buts. Find a way. Hopefully some bigs are back for the Raptors. Even or not, though, got to find a way to win. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe for more content like this. I will see you again tomorrow.